inspirational jazz. We have a jazz show. So we a full-fledged radio station. But download that app. Yeah, and you will not be disappointed. Just in time for the holiday season.
No doubt about that. Gina?
Ramon, so you have always been, whether it's the
Gina.
morning drive or the evening drive or Saturday morning live, one of Chicago's favorites, if we can't go ahead and just give you the trophy. Who doesn't love Ramon? It's almost like who hates Chris? But who doesn't love Ramon? So talk about your journey. I mean, I know that you talked about some of your jobs along there, but what inspired you? And when did you know you had some talent, brother?
Thank you, G. Thank you, Gina. That's a great question. And once again, at a very young age, the tender age of 9, I attended Carter Elementary School in Inglewood, 57th in Michigan. It's a heritage school. We were the only school with a swimming pool. Mamie Till Mobley, Emmett Till's mommy, was my 4th grade teacher. I throw that nugget out there.
Wow.
And we never knew that was Emmett Till's mom. She never shared that with us. To some 10-year-olds. So I didn't know that connection until I became an adult. And I loved her. I loved her then. I loved her when she was teaching us as a 4th grader. Took us to see 10 Commandments. Took us to see the 10 Commandments. And I became stayed close with the family. So I started 9 years old. I would run home from school every day for 2 things. 2 things. The Chicago Cubs to watch Jack Brickhouse.
Yeah.
Back. It might be. It is.
Take me out to the ball game.
Yes, sir.
And the second thing is what I'm doing now, to listen to WVON and listen to Jay Johnson, who did the afternoon show. I was so intrigued about that voice coming from that box, that radio, and him in between the songs and introducing the songs. I was blown away. And I never told anybody that that's what I wanted to do. So we moved to high school. So Hyde Park Career Academy, 62nd and Stony Island, the best high school, the greatest high school ever. They had a radio TV program as a senior, but I never got into the program. Went to Columbia, did a little college, if you want to call it that, in NIU in DeKalb, Kishwaukee Junior College. So I still had this bug. I was like, I want to do radio. But I didn't get on the Columbia College radio station. I never got on the NIU radio station. My good friend Joe Soto did. Y'all know Joe Soto. Amazing.
Soto.
Joe to the soul to the toe on the Rio show. So I'm thinking, okay, this is never going to happen. I'm never going to get in the radio. I started working at this restaurant in Oak Park, high-end restaurant, by the way, Philander's. I don't know if you know it, but I started as a bar bag, bus boy, moved up to a bartender. And I'm like, But in the midst of that, I was DJing parties around in my neighborhood, Avalon Park. And we used to throw little parties. So the bug was still there. The music thing was still with me. So finally, my uncle, June Moon, rest in peace. June Moon came into the restaurant and asked, "Do you still want to do that internship?" I said, "I got an opportunity for you." And I always would thank him for that. Rest in peace, June. He said, "You have an opportunity to become Doug Banks's intern." I said, "When do I start? When do I start?"
Wow.
I threw my little apron. I said, "See y'all, but I don't want to be y'all." So that following Monday, now mind you, I live My mom had a house on 80th and Blackstone in Chicago, South Side. Mind you, I didn't have a vehicle. I didn't have no money. How was I going to? Now, Doug did the morning show at 5. So that meant I had to get up at 3:30. Just what I'm doing now. I got to get up at 3:30 to be on the air on the Omni Channel at 5. So I get on the 79th Street bus, take that all the way to the Dan Ryan, take the Dan Ryan all the way to the end of the line, and I was Doug's intern. Voila, there you have it. And I wasn't even Ramonski Love then. Doug is the one who gave me the name Ramonski Love. My name was Raymond Maurice Wade III. So I took Raymond, and I couldn't be on the radio saying, this is Raymond Wade. No. No. I was too fly for that. Now, my dad got upset about that. He was like, oh, really? My name is not good enough for you? Rest in peace, Daddy. And my grandfather, both named Raymond Wade. My daddy was Junior, and then I'm the third, Raymond Maurice Wade III. He was not happy. But at that point, I was doing it for entertainment purposes only. So I took Raymond, Ramon, Ski. Check this out. Stick with me. Y'all put the seatbelt on. Remember the Fat Boys? Cool Rock Ski.
Yeah.
So I had to be cool. Ramon, Ski, and I can't tell you about the love. And then I would have to do something to you. I had to kill you. Love. But Doug gave me that. Because we had a trip to Jamaica. And I can't tell you any more about that. So put it together. Ramon, Ski, Love.
Wow. What a handle.
Yeah.
What a handle. Chi?
And it's stuck.
Ramon.
Yes.
So when it's a hit.
The first 5 seconds of a song. It doesn't take long for me to know that you have a hit. Now, back in the day, it could have been a flop, and then they would just play it over and over and over and over, and finally say, okay, forget it, it's a hit. But
or if the video was good.
Or 5 seconds. When I hear the instrumentation, the arrangement, and mind you, I can't play an instrument to save my life. Give me a whistle and a tambourine, and I'm good. But I can hear every instrument. So the first 5 seconds of a song, and then the vocals come in, it's a hit.
Yeah.
Takes 5 seconds for me.
That's a talent. That's a gifted ear, and then a gifted interpreter as well. Ramonski, share with us some of the guests over the years that were most impressionable to you on your program.
Sitting in the studio right next to you.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa. That's funny.
Okay. Not Gina Town. Okay.
Gina Town. She's never played the single. Oh my. Please share. But she was one. Of course, Janet Jackson, Barry White.
Oh yeah.
Voice so low, he had to keep it in his sock. We went to a Barry White show. If you ever been to a Barry White show, a lot of love music. And we had his wife on after he passed. We asked her, Glodine with the fingernails. And we had her on. And we asked, was he really a true romantic? She says, yes, yes, and yes. We came backstage once after the show. Very white shag carpet, had a white robe, hair was still whipped, had that butter working. That's a perm, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what the butter means. We opened the door and he looked at his wife, because I guess we were interrupting some stuff. He said, quit grinning and drop that linen. We said, whoa, wait a minute. You got to guess what.
So he did practice what he preached.
He did.
Go ahead, Barry. You the first.
He did.
Everything.
And we interviewed mostly probably everybody. The two people who I never really got a chance, who I always wanted to meet, was Michael Jackson, who I'm still a fan. I miss him so much. Prince. Those two are the top, and we never got to meet them, But we interviewed majority of everybody in, the classics. And I was, into my classic hip hop. So all those guys, Chuck D, Public Enemy, Eric B and Rakim, EPMD, Queen Latifah, we're still friends today. MC Light, Yo-Yo. So it's real cool.
Definitely part of the culture. But Ramonski, you've also, and I got to be candid because I've been on your program before, you've also had guests who've played a role in public service and helping shape the body politic of the nation itself.
Your dad.
Yes.
Your father. Boom shakalaka. That's what you say when you see me. Boom shakalaka. And the family. and I hope I know he's feeling better. But yes, he was on. We've had Al Sharpton. Keeping it real. We've had him on. And of course, I got to tell you this story. Our president, Barack Obama, Chi-Town. We had his number. When he was a senator and he was grassroots, maybe every other week he would call in because he had the hotline number. Don't know how he got it. But as soon as he became our president, Joe and I were so excited because we got the president's number, because when you can see it on the caller ID. We called because we thought we were going to have an exclusive. That number changed. The number you have reached is not in service. We were so outdone. And we love talking to our local servants. And we have to remind, some of them that, hey, you work for the people. It's not the other way around. Because you have some of them you don't see only during election season or for some type of photo op. But we have to remind them and hold their feet to the fire. And of course, you have been on our shows several times. I love you. Your brother, your mom has been inviting me to come to the house for dinner for years, and I've always been, what's a good time? And your sister said, anytime.
I got to take it right there. I'm Jesse Jackson Jr. You're listening to the Jesse Jackson Jr. Show on KBLA 1580. Our very special guest on Fat Meat Fridays with Gina Towns is none other than the legendary Ramonski Love. More when we come forward on KBLA Talk 1580.
The station you turn to when you had it up to gear with cultural incompetence. KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. A small snowstorm is headed to the New York City area this weekend. Black Mayor Eric Adams is urging caution Sunday as parts of the city, Long Island, and New Jersey could see up to 3 inches of snow.
We're asking people if you could stay inside, please do so.
Southern New Jersey may get up to 5 inches. The House has rejected an effort to impeach President Trump. Black Texas Democrat Al Green introduced the resolution, accusing Trump of abusing his power by threatening members of Congress and intimidating federal judges. A Republican motion to block the effort was passed with help from some Democrats. And House Republicans say a health care plan is coming as Obamacare subsidies near expiration in about 3 weeks. Speaker Mike Johnson says details could be finalized this weekend, though it's unclear if the plan has enough support. Some GOP lawmakers have signaled they may back a Democratic bill to extend the subsidies if no agreement is reached. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Joe Buck and John Smoltz welcoming you back to the City Center Convenience Mart. Uh-oh. She's looking at the cigarettes, but she just grabs the gum off the counter. Stand Up to Cancer and Rally want you to reduce your risk for cancer. Go to takeahealthystand.org.
This is the KBLA Sports Minute with Ray Richardson.
The Black College Football National Championship will be decided tomorrow in Atlanta. South Carolina State takes on Prairie View A&M in the Celebration Bowl. 10-3 Prairie View is the surprise team in the final. They upset Jackson State last week to win the SWAC championship. 9-3 South Carolina State won the MEAC title. It's a 9 a.m. kickoff Pacific time tomorrow. ABC will have live coverage. The Chargers are at Kansas City on Sunday. A Chargers win eliminates the Chiefs from the playoffs. Stay tuned for details on that. The Rams are at home against Detroit. A win for the Rams keeps them in contention for home field advantage in the NFC playoffs. A lot of folks will be tuning into the Indianapolis-Seattle game to see if 44-year-old Phillip Rivers will be the Colts quarterback. Rivers, who played 16 seasons with the Chargers, came out of retirement this week to sign with the Colts. Rivers hasn't taken a snap in 5 years. No debates, no speculation, just the info you need. That's your KBLA Sports Minute. I'm Ray Richardson on KBLA Talk 1580.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS. Visit lifelock.com. Terms apply.
10 athletes will face the toughest job interview in fitness that will push past physical and mental breaking points. You are the fittest of the fit. Only one of you will leave here with an iFit contract for $250,000.
This is when mindset comes in.
Someone will be eliminated.
Pressure is coming down.
This is Trainer Games.
Watch it on Prime Video starting January 8th.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580.
My ride smells just right, just right, just right, just right.
Y'all gotta try that Febreze car.
Just right, just right, just right. La 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 la. With up to 40 days of consistency, all over Febreze car clips right on your fit. You know my car's my happy place. Keep that smile on my face when it smells just right, just right, just right. Yeah, breathe happy Febreze. La 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 la.
Aging is a blessing, and it doesn't have to mean slowing down. This holiday season, talk with your family about building a healthy, active life. With AARP's Staying Sharp, you'll get tips and tools to make strategies for better brain health simple and fun. Plus, recipes and even games for a fun diversion. Visit stayingsharp.org/get started.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy place, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take DayQuil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the DayQuil.
Undo your flu symptoms with DayQuil Intense Flu. DayQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
DayQuil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Broadcasting live from Leimert Park, USA. Welcome back to your home for unapologetically progressive radio. KBLA Talk 1580.
The Jesse Jackson Jr. Show. 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 King Volley drops the beat.
I'm Jesse Jackson Jr. Welcome forward to the Jesse Jackson Jr. Show on KBLA Talk 1580. It's Fat Meat Fridays, and thank God it is. With Gina Towns, our creator of the Jesse Jackson Jr. Show, a graduate of Princeton Theological Seminary.
Wow.
Jesse Jackson Jr., Chicago Theological Seminary, and the Al Capone of the microphone. Ramonski Love is our very special guest in the remaining 2 segments of our program. Ski. Welcome forward to our show.
How do I fit in with you guys? And then you had the heavy hitters before, and here's just little old ski from the south side of Chicago.
And it's real
I'm
easy.
with the heavyweights.
You preach to more people every day than we could ever imagine. And they all call your job ministry, brother. Ministry.
My spiritual, and I don't know everything. I want to just say that I'm still on the potter's wheel. He's still molding me.
Yes.
But I know there is a higher power, higher than us. And I just reach out and I like to use myself because I can't talk about anything unless I've been through.
Yeah.
I was in corporate radio, lost everything. But I remember that promise. I don't call them scriptures, I call them promises. He will give you double for your trouble.
Yeah.
And you got a house and beautiful wife. My children, my girls are grown, but my grandchildren give me life. But if he can do it, talking about the spirit, when I speak of God, I'm talking about his word. Because he's not a ghost. He's not up in the sky. He doesn't have wings or gold slippers. So I use myself when I'm talking about. Now I do revert back to the word, and I just put it where people can understand it. I didn't come to preach, but I can. I didn't come to teach, but I can. We're a music orientated station. But in between the breaks, I just want to encourage somebody who's probably not having a good year, a good month, a good week, a good day. So my job, of course, the great music is just to encourage somebody and tell them, hey, snap out of it. Because that's what the prophet had to tell me. Because I wanted to wallow, and when I lost my job, and a wise man said, you're not the only person to lose a job. You won't be the first, and you're not going to be the last. Stay strong and hold on and hold out. And
Gina,
stop trying to have a pity party.
Gina, in the beginning was the word. And for 4 decades, Ramonski has spoken to millions of people across the globe using the word and reading spirit energy. In the beginning was the word, and the spirit rolled across the deep. And there's no doubt that Ramonski is one of the deepest people we will ever meet.
I wouldn't say that. Like I said, I'm still learning.
Have to say it. You shouldn't say it. You should let us say it. And we said it.
Yeah, we said it. It's been said. It's been said.
Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday.
Go tell your mama.
Remember the movie Shaft? Remember that commercial? If you want to see Shaft, ask your mama. Some of y'all might be too young. You might be too young to remember that. I'll be 63. I just turned 63 October 17th.
Happy birthday.
1962.
23.
I feel great because I know, and every day it's not going to be Sunday. Let me just say that. I don't, people say, well, you got it going on. But I have days, I have moments that I don't let turn into days. But I know on the other side of that trial, that tribulation, that challenge, guess what? It's victory.
I love that. I love that because I have moments that turn into days, that turn into weeks.
Yeah.
And sometimes they turn into months. And if you're not careful, they can turn into years.
Correct.
And
mental health.
But that point right there about victory
is real.
Point right there about victory, though. That point right there about light at the end of the tunnel. As long as you can see that light, it's something to hold on. Just hope it's not a train coming your way. Gina?
Yep. You better get off the tracks. You better get off the tracks, yo.
Or play a good track. How about that one?
Yeah.
So it was interesting how that conversation just evolved kind of on its own, just because that's who you are. I put your bio back on the screen for those who are watching us live on YouTube and Facebook.
Thank
And
you.
If you're
Thank you,
driving,
everybody,
if
for
you're on the
watching me.
405, if you are on the 101,
If you're on
I'm
LSD,
on the 10,
that's the Lakeshore Drive.
if
Yes.
you're on the 110 or the 5, if you're on 94, 57, I
Bishop
want
Ford.
you to know the Wild Wild West, the Bishop Ford.
Yep, 290 Eisenhower.
I-
West Side.
One of the things that is that stands out about your bio is your dedication and your energy. I'm just going to, say this for everyone who's listening, that Ramon continues to serve the Chicago community with his distinct energy and enthusiasm, and he is a significant figure in Chicago's urban radio landscape, known for his charismatic on-air presence and dedication to his audience. And so really that does get down to spirit energy, and you kind of, because you can't help it, you jumped right on into it and say, hey, let's talk about it. And if anyone should choose to follow you on social media, they will see the inspirational messages that you choose to share your inspiration with other people in the morning to get them off to a good start too. So I applaud you, for that.
Thank you.
The way
Thank you, G.
put your wife out front and your children. And stuff. I mean, you are really, and your family is really a great example and one to be imitated.
I was speaking on that this morning. When I was preparing to come to work this morning, I'm getting up dark and early. It's I get up at 3:30, 3:45 to be, on the air on the Omni channel. Tracy Bell, shout out to her, who is the CEO of Omni Channel Radio. And I was just reflecting, if I don't receive another gift, this is the holiday season and we got our hands out. Instead of giving, we want to receive. If I don't receive another gift, my wife, my children, my grandchildren, that's my gift right there. If I had to check out right now, that's my gift. I don't want anything else. And I took that and brought that on the air this morning and shared that with the millions of listeners who listen, and people were blown away. They said, well, what can we get someone who we think has it all? But I do, and you do too. Your world, what the prophet Joseph used to teach us in the Coptic faith. I'm Coptic. And he used to say, your world are the 5 people that are in your life every day, the 5 places you go, because there's nothing I can do over in Africa, Ghana. They listen to us in Ghana. But the places that I go, I have kind of like a responsibility, not saying I can control those people or those places where I go, but those are the people that you see every day. That's your world. Big Papa, he's part of my world. I see him every morning. But we get a little, because some people have been taught or really broke it down like that. The world, your world, are the people you see every single day.
I'm Jesse Jackson Jr., listening to the Jesse Jackson Jr. Show on KBLA Talk 1580. This is Fat Meat Fridays with Gina Towns, and our very special guest is the iconic Ramonski Love. More when we come forward on KBLA Talk 1580.
Say the quiet part out loud. KBLA Talk 1580. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The Autopsy Initiative provides a second autopsy free of charge for victims' families who have lost their loved ones due to a police-related death. The services offered through the initiative include the completion of a second autopsy, disclosure of preliminary findings, and a final autopsy report. A police-related death is when an individual is harmed by police officers using deadly force, which results in an individual's death. police-related death includes in-custody deaths, including those that arise during contact with law enforcement officers during arrest, pursuit, booking, transport, or incarceration. The Autopsy Initiative has a team of board-certified pathologists on call. An autopsy request may be completed by anyone with a close relationship with the victim, which may include the victim's spouse, partner, relative, close friend, or lawyer. To request a free second autopsy for a victim of police violence, please visit knowyourrightscamp.com. That's knowyourrightscamp.com. Then click on Autopsy, then click on Request. At KBLA, we believe in justice for victims of police violence. We say their names, and we don't black down. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS. Visit lifelock.com. Terms apply.
10 athletes will face the toughest job interview in fitness that will push past physical and mental breaking points. You are the fittest of the fit. Only one of you will leave here with an iFit contract for $250,000.
This is when mindset comes in.
Someone will be eliminated.
Pressure is coming down.
This is Trainer Games.
Watch it on Prime Video starting January 8th.
Hey, nice job, Pete. I like those clean lines. Fellas, do we have anyone that can get to Greenport today?
At Corey's Landscaping, the staffing plan is in the weeds.
Anthony, we need that leaf blower over here. 3 more new customer requests just came in. Who wants to work some overtime?
He needs to dig up quality landscapers and fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-838-2626. That's 800-838-2626.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 is committed to self-care and community well-being. Walk Good LA was formed in June 2020, inspired by the Black Lives Matter movement and the beginning stages of the COVID-19 pandemic. What began as a few minutes of breath work and yoga meditation before protests against police brutality turned into a safe space for the community to heal in hard times. The immensely positive response from the community transformed the momentum into a movement. Today, Walk Good LA is a Black and Brown-led community wellness organization based in Los Angeles. They provide spaces for healing through community yoga classes, guided meditations, hikes, run clubs, and other activations throughout Los Angeles that attract hundreds of members weekly. With the help of Propel and Michael B. Jordan, they now have a yoga and wellness studio in Los Angeles called the Walk Good Yard. To join their mailing list and connect with healing spaces, please visit walkgoodla.org. That's walkgoodla.org. Or find them on Instagram at walkgoodla. This is a community call to action, a community call to healing from KBLA Talk 1580. KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with the world. African Focus Incorporated is a community-based organization whose mission is to bring Africans and African Americans together, lead charitable initiatives on the motherland, and educate people from all walks of life on the beauty, legacy, and opportunity of Africa's 54 nations. And it's that time once again when African Focus is teaming up with KBLA Talk 1580 for our 8th annual African Focus Trailblazers Tour. Travel with us in 2026 when we're headed to the Southern African nations of Zambia and Botswana for a historical, cultural, and vacation tour led by me, Dominique DePrima, Cultural Ambassador for African Focus Incorporated. Enjoy luxurious accommodations, conscious fellow travelers, shopping, adventures, cultural cultural tours, wildlife safaris, and a giant waterfall, one of the world's 7 wonders, along with a chance to be of service at an orphanage on the continent. Become an AFI trailblazer by exploring the motherland with a nonprofit organization that has members in Africa and America to help roll out the red carpet for you, and together we'll make a difference and have fun doing it. For more information, visit africanfocus.org or call 310-676-7300. That's 310-676-7300 or africanfocus.org. Whether it's stateside or exploring the diaspora, we're with you every step of the way. African Focus and KBLA Talk 1580. Come go with us.
This is KBLA Talk 1580, where hate meets a scholarly match.
Hey! The Jesse Jackson Jr. Show. 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 King Volley drops the beat. Come on and talk with me.
Final segment, Jesse Jackson Jr. Show on Fattening Fridays with our co-host, Gina Towns, our very special guest, Ramonski Love, this coming Monday on the Jesse Jackson Jr. Show. Eminent Howard Thurman scholar, Dr. Walter Fluker, will be our very special guest this coming Monday. It's very rare and very difficult to get Dr. Walter Fluker, to join our program and to join any program, because he does spend a considerable amount of his time writing and in deep reflection. Grateful that he will be spending Monday with us on the Jesse Jackson Jr. Show. I also want to encourage everyone within the sound of my voice to download the KBLA Talk 1580 app, the Dominique DePrima program, obviously Tavis Smiley's program, our program, the Jesse Jackson Jr. Show, Zoe's show, Dr. Nee Cordelai Cortez show, and DL Hughley's show right here on KBLA Talk 1580. And Ski, hey, one more time. How can we download your app and sign up for your programming?
Sure. Omni Channel Radio. Omni Channel Radio. All devices. We're on Alexa, like I said, Apple TV, Omni, OMNI, Channel Radio. Ramonski Love Morning Show, 5 a.m. to 9. And then we do a thing, the 9 o'clock hour called the After Set. We're commercial free. Can I shout out to Tavis? Hello, Tavis. Tavis, my man.
Gina?
You know what? Can I just tell you, I'm so glad that we've known each other this long, so I can tell you how on my nerves you are right now, because you keep taking all of my thoughts and saying my little questions and everything.
I'm sorry. But great people think the same thing. We got
energy. I mean, this is just a love club right here. The J Lunch Club is a big fan club right here. And thank you, for coming on today. I wanted to refresh my memory. I was reminded about KJLH in Los Angeles and all the great on-air personalities. And so funny, when I pulled up Los Angeles radio, it came up KBLA. Really? Talk to me. So we want to take this time and thank you for shouting out Tavis. We would like to shout him out as well. We just started our second season at KBLA, and he gave Jesse the opportunity to start out radio, and he loves it. I don't know if we'll ever shut him up off of radio. Talking about I'm going to get him a little notebook. But
we took our show to Washington, D.C. We've been in Washington all week long, Monday through Friday of this week. We drove last night from Washington, D.C. to Chicago, set the entire show up back in Chicago on Friday to give you an idea of just how connected we are to this program.
Is that why we can't never get you back on the show live? Is that why? Because you're always traveling?
We work over here at KBLA now. we do it over here, Ski. I tried to leave, and Gina and I try to leave at the end of our program a word of hope from our very special guest. And the final 3 minutes of the program is when we allow that word of hope. Ramonski, can you offer our listeners in the final 3 minutes of our program, and take your time, a word of hope?
I can, because that's what we have. Your dad, he's in my spirit right now. Keep hope alive, regardless of who's so-called leading this country. You are the president of your homes. You are the president, the vice president, the governor. You are the secretary, the treasurer. You're all the secretary of defense. You're all of that. So we can't keep getting caught up with political figures, entertainers. You are that. And I tell that. I do a thing, I don't know if you guys remember, at the bottom of the hour, do you know where your children are?
Mm-hmm.
You have to love on your children. You have to encourage your children. And here is the main thing. You have to listen to them, because they have something to say. I know somebody's going to say, well, it's my house. I'm the daddy. But they have something to say. And I think we haven't really been listening and then we get caught up in our lives. And we don't. You have to be Inspector Gadget with your children. You have to check under the beds. You got to check their book bags, their cell phones. Who are they hanging out with? What's their teachers' names? What's the teacher's number? You got to be more involved with our children. And that's my hope, Spirit. The adults, some of them will get it, some of them will not. But the children are only going on what they see in the household. So if you're out there trying to be in a club every night, they're going to try to do the same thing. Yeah, they're trying to shake their money maker. But and I'm not saying not have fun with your children. My mother, Zoe Malin Wade, she's 90. I'm going to see her as soon as I leave. So Wednesdays and Fridays, I hang out with her, bring her lunch. We have fun, but that discipline reign was no joke. I'm still scared of her today.
Yeah.
Ramonski, we are so grateful for your words.
That's my hope.
We are so grateful for your words of wisdom. We're grateful for your service to our community all around the country, all over the world. Gina, we have just about a few seconds left.
Well, I want to just give a shout out to Ramon's mom as well. Anytime you are able to have your parents into their 90s, I mean, we just need to love on each other both ways, up and down. We are that sandwich generation.
I'm Jesse Jackson Jr. You've been listening to the Jesse Jackson Jr. Show on KBLA Talk 1580. Thank you, Ramonski. Until next time, everyone. Have a great weekend.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.